Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of August 2021. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Sag. First up, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright, and that's your overall energy. And for the month of August, you could be battling something. You could be a little bit on the defense. This is the wounded warrior energy. This is where we fought many battles on the same subject. And maybe you're getting a little bit frustrated, but you know what? You've got the strength in reserve. That's the cool thing about the wounded warrior, is that he can fight another day if he should have to. But it doesn't mean necessarily is going to have to, but maybe you're just sort of, you keep coming up against that same wall with a relationship, a certain person, or a certain frustration at work, or with your finances, with your health. You know, something is always like, oh my goodness, I keep dealing with this over and over again. Oh, here we go again. I feel it coming, but it's not necessarily coming. It's just that you're kind of feeling that way. In week one, we have Major Arcana, the Emperor, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Fool. Well, the Emperor, this is Mars energy, relates to the sign of Aries and Scorpio. It could be dealing with one of those signs, but this is also about extreme control. Maybe that's what you are frustrated with. There could be somebody in your life, Sagittarius, that's extremely controlling. Perhaps you know, they're really keeping a tight lid on something and is really, really annoying you, and you feel like breaking away. The Fool is all about the breakaway, right? That, you know, taking that leap of faith, moving on, starting a new chapter. Could be for some of you, the Emperor could represent someone in your family. It could be, you know, the patriarch or matriarch of the family. It can represent a CEO of a company. It can be you know, anybody, or your husband, wife, BFF, you know. Somebody could be being controlling, but the energies can go both ways. Maybe you yourself, Sagittarius, are struggling to keep an element of control over a situation that keeps annoying you. And the Fool here is about wanting to take that leap of faith. Maybe some of you just want to break free from the restraints of this restrictive energy. Some of you find it too controlling. It's like, no. And that's never going to fly with Sagittarius. Sagittarius doesn't like feeling controlled and you know, and bogged down, because Sagittarius is a very free feeling energy, right? Sagittarius are free-feeling people. You're the roamers. You're the people who like to explore and go out there and do things, and you don't want to be in a rigid situation where you're held by, you know, controlling people or a controlling situation at work or something like that. Week two, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, rooted down by the Eight of Swords reversed. And Ten of Swords is when we've hit critical mass with something and it's just the last straw. This could be in a relationship. This could be anything. Again, it's sort of like that Nine of Wands, and it's something that you kept hitting the wall with over and over and over again. So with the Ten of Swords being in the reverse position, it can point to the Nine of Swords in the upright position, which is a card that kind of represents a lot of anxiety. So perhaps some of you are, you know, just having a lot of anxiety because you finally have started to heal from a situation that kind of bottomed out. Sometimes this can happen when, say, for example, we had a big fight with our spouse, or we had a fight with our best friend or whatever, and now the fight is over, but we're healing from the situation, but we still have a lot of anxiety about it. And it's rooted down with the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this could be for you, sorry, I thought that was Eight of Swords, but the Eight of Cups in reverse. This could be you wanting to return back to something from the past that once brought you great emotional happiness and joy. Could be some of you just sort of had it up to here with the job you were at, and you decided to, you know, walk away from it. You're kind of stressed out now. It's like, oh, what do I want to do for a living? Well, you can go back to something in the past that once brought you great emotional happiness and satisfaction. Could be the same thing with a relationship. If you were dealing with somebody who was way too controlling, you could have just, you know, taken flight, like what Sagittarius will often do. Just say, no, I can't deal with this anymore, and you just move on. So whether the emperor was a boss or a family member or a spouse or what have you, that was sort of making you feel very, very, controlled, you're taking flight now. And you could be looking for, I used to work at this job before, and I remember I was really happy there, before you worked for this controlling boss. Or I remember this person from the past that I used to really, really like before you were with this controlling individual in your life who you're, living with, or that's your boyfriend or girlfriend or what have you. Now, in week 3, we see the Page of Swords here in the upright position, rooted down by the Five of Swords reversed. Page of Swords is court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Sometimes the pages can represent younger people, but it could also represent somebody who's a little bit of a stalker energy. So maybe if you did leave your ex boss or ex friend or girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, maybe they're spying on you, because sometimes the Page of Swords can represent that spying energy where they're checking your social media, that kind of thing. Sometimes the Page of Swords can represent somebody looking into your background, maybe someone from your past, or it could even be you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're checking up on someone who really, really made you feel good on the emotional front. Maybe you're checking up on them and maybe going to see if they're still available or that kind of thing. But this could also represent somebody giving you information. You always have to really check out the information being spread by the Page of Swords, because it doesn't always know the full story. So you have to sort of do your research, get your fact checks in order and all that stuff in order to figure out exactly what's happening, because he may only have part of the story. Now the Five of Swords is rooting this down. So the Five of Swords, which points back to the Four of Swords in the upright, which is a card that represents a need to recuperate, to rest from physical exhaustion. It could be from emotion. Well, it looks like you've been through something here, either with a family member, a friend, or a spouse or something like that. So you need to rest. The battle is over, though. It looks like, the Five of Swords in reverse. This means that we're no longer struggling like heart versus head or of two minds of something. We're just sort of, we've made up our mind, kind of. Like we're just like, I'm not fighting that battle anymore. If you were fighting a battle with others, maybe they were, chirping at you and so forth, and it's just like I think you cut them off. For some of you guys, you just cut off the controlling people or the controlling person in the situation, and you're moving on with the Fool energy. And it looks like in week 4, the Ace of Pentacles here with the Chariot in the upright, beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, you find something new. Sagittarius, if you left your job, this could be like a new job offer, the perfect job offer that comes out of the anti-cosmos for you. This is a great new start when it comes to people who are looking for work. This could be indication of that. It could be indication of a small inheritance coming your way, financial rewards. That kind of stuff could be a great opportunity to, invest in something. Could be investment properties, could be real estate investments, And it's paired up here with the beautiful Chariot in the upright position. This is Cancer energy. This is really nice. This could be representing fast movement towards success. So definitely, if any of you left, Saggies, if you left your controlling boss at the beginning of the month and you moved on to something, it looks like by the month's end you find something new here. And look at this, fast track to success. The Chariot is all about moving forward. It could be for some of you, you need to travel or you need to move somewhere in order to, take up this beautiful opportunity that's come your way. Others of you, perhaps you're purchasing a vehicle. You could be going on a road trip or something like that. And this is just about moving quickly towards our goals and our desires. We already know that there's a victory there. That's why the speed. Because it's like, just come here right now. If you come here right now, there's a position open. Like, get here right now. As long as you do, it's guaranteed. It's that kind of thing. So, and others of you, perhaps you're moving on to a more stable relationship. If the relationship you were in before, or this is a beautiful, it's a beautiful new opportunity. Because, see, you're moving on because at the beginning of the month, you don't like the control of something or someone, and you're just moving towards it. And at the end of the month, you find what it is that you're looking for. Here's the beautiful opportunity that's taking you towards success and attainment. Nice. Some of you could be buying or purchasing a vehicle at the end of the month too. So, Sagittarius, in closing, I always pull 2 cards, one for career and finance and one for romance. Let's see what your love and romance card is, Sag. It's Capricorn status, Sun in Capricorn. So it could be when the moon is in Capricorn that you might, have a great romantic moment. For others of you, it could be Capricorn could be the romantic interest, could be the person that you're looking for in the past. Others of you, it could be about, a Capricorn could introduce you to the love of your life. So let's get to career and finance now for Saggy. We've got Leo, Moon in Leo. Moon in Leo, so it could be when the moon is in Leo, a really cool career opportunity or a financial opportunity could come your way. Could be a Leo business partner or a banker or somebody connected to your career and finances. But that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.